Fourth habit is this: become rare with your words. Most people are not unattractive because they have nothing to say. They are unattractive because they say too much too soon to too many people. They reveal every emotion. They expose every plan. They announce every dream. They complain about every problem. They gossip about every person. They turn their mouth into an open market where anyone can walk in and take something. Your words are energy. When you spend them carelessly, your presence becomes cheap. A mentally strong person does not speak to fill silence. They speak to create clarity. They do not use words to escape themselves. They use words as tools. A tool must be sharp. A tool must be used with intention. If you swing it everywhere, you injure what you should protect. Before you speak, ask 3 questions. Is it true? Is it necessary? Is it coming from strength or insecurity? Many things are true but not necessary. Many things are necessary but said from weakness. Many things are said only because the ego wants to be seen as clever, right, superior, wounded, special or innocent. Watch your conversations for one day. You will see how much of your speech is used to protect an image. You explain to look good. You joke to hide pain. You gossip to feel included. You complain to receive sympathy. You exaggerate to feel important. You interrupt because you fear being invisible. This is not freedom. This is slavery wearing the mask of personality. The attractive person listens differently. Their silence is not empty. Their silence has weight. When they listen, they are present. They are not waiting only for their turn to speak. They are not searching for a way to make the conversation about themselves. They are actually there. And because this is rare, people feel seen around them. But understand this clearly. Being a good listener does not mean becoming a dustbin for everyone's emotional garbage. Some people do not want connection. They want drainage. They will pour their chaos into you and call it friendship. They will mistake your patience for permission. They will keep bringing the same problem, not because they want a solution, but because they want company in their weakness. Listen with compassion, but do not become a home for endless negativity. Choose your words. Choose your silence. Choose who gets access to the deeper rooms of your mind. Not everyone who knocks deserves entry. Not everyone who asks deserves the full story. Not everyone who smiles deserves your secrets. A person who speaks less but speaks with depth becomes memorable. A person who talks constantly becomes background noise. The 5th habit is this: master your attention. This is the hidden battle almost everyone is losing. You say you want to become strong, but your attention is being eaten from morning until night. You wake up and reach for your phone before you reach for your own mind. You give your first breath to other people's lives. You allow strangers to decide your emotions before your feet touch the ground. You scroll through beauty, success, anger, gossip, fear, desire, and comparison. And then you wonder why your mind feels polluted. What you look at every day becomes the shape of your inner world. If you feed your mind with distraction, you will not have focus. If you feed your mind with comparison, you will not have peace. If you feed your mind with cheap pleasure, you will not have depth. If you feed your mind with outrage, you will not have wisdom. Attention is life. Wherever your attention goes, your life slowly follows. The mentally strong person protects attention like a sacred flame. They know the world is designed to steal it. Every app wants your mind. Every advertisement wants your desire. Every argument wants your reaction. Every trend wants your obedience. Every screen wants to train you to become impatient with reality. That is why many people can no longer sit quietly. Silence feels unbearable because it reveals the damage, the loneliness, the insecurity, the unfinished work, the fear of being ordinary, the grief, the guilt, the hunger for meaning. So people escape again. More scrolling, more talking, more eating, more buying, more chasing, more noise. But a person who can sit with themselves becomes dangerous in the best way. They are no longer easy to manipulate. They are no longer hungry for every notification. They are no longer addicted to being entertained. They can focus long enough to become excellent. They can remain still long enough to hear truth. They can walk alone without feeling abandoned. This makes them attractive because they are not scattered. Their energy is collected. Their eyes are not desperate. Their presence is not fragmented. They are not everywhere. They are here. You must build the habit of single attention. When you eat, eat. When you walk, walk. When you speak, speak. When you work, work. When you rest, rest. When you love, love. Stop bringing your divided mind into every moment and then complaining that life feels empty. Life does not feel empty because it is empty. It feels empty because you are never fully inside it. The sixth habit is this: stop needing comfort all the time. Comfort is a beautiful servant, but a dangerous master. When comfort becomes your master, your strength begins to rot quietly. Look around. Many people are not destroyed by tragedy. They are weakened by convenience. They cannot wait. They cannot endure boredom. They cannot tolerate criticism. They cannot handle rejection. They cannot finish difficult tasks. They cannot stay consistent. They cannot sit with discomfort. They cannot be alone. They cannot hear no. They cannot lose without collapsing. And yet they want a powerful life. This is childish. A powerful life requires a powerful nervous system. A powerful nervous system is built by doing difficult things without running away every time the mind complains. Take a cold moment and breathe through it. Take a difficult task and finish it. Take criticism and examine it before defending yourself. Take loneliness and use it to meet yourself. Take rejection and let it sharpen your direction. Take failure and study it like a teacher. Take uncertainty and walk anyway. This is how weakness leaves the body. Attractive people are not attractive because life is easy for them. They become attractive because they do not collapse every time life becomes heavy. They have learned how to carry weight without making everyone else responsible for it. This does not mean pretending you never hurt. That is not strength, that is performance. Real strength is feeling pain without turning it into poison. Real strength is admitting difficulty without worshipping it. Real strength is saying, this is hard, and still choosing the next right action. Some people make their wounds their whole identity. They introduce themselves through what hurt them. They use pain as permission to remain small. They say, because this happened, I cannot become more. But if you build a temple around your wound, do not be surprised when your life becomes a place of worship for suffering. Your pain deserves respect, but it does not deserve the steering wheel. A mentally strong person does not deny pain. They train with it, they learn from it, they let it carve depth into them, but they do not let it turn them into someone cruel, bitter, lazy, or endlessly dramatic. The world is full of people who want to be understood but refuse to become disciplined. They want healing without responsibility. They want confidence without courage. They want respect without self-control. They want attraction without inner cleanliness. No, life does not work that way. If you want to become attractive, stop making comfort your God. Do something every day that reminds your weakness it is not in charge.